If your current oven takes ages to heat up, your air fryer leaves your food unevenly cooked, and your toaster oven just isn't cutting it anymore. You're not imagining things. These appliances are supposed to make life easier, but when they underdeliver, they just slow you down. And let's be honest, dealing with 3 different machines just to get a basic meal ready? That's not efficiency, it's frustration. That's exactly why so many people are looking into the Breville Smart Oven Air Fryer and Convection Oven. And today, I'm going to help you figure out whether it really delivers on all the promises, or if it's just another pretty appliance with a long feature list. This isn't just a review, it's a guide to help you understand what this machine can actually do, how it performs in real kitchens, and what details you should look out for before making your decision. I've dug into hundreds of buyer experiences, technical specs, and real-world pros and cons to give you a complete picture, especially if you're someone who wants more out of your countertop space. Now, what makes this oven stand out? Breville's Element IQ system uses 5 independent quartz elements and smart temperature algorithms to distribute heat precisely, eliminating hot and cold spots that ruin dishes. Whether you're roasting chicken, crisping fries, or baking a tray of muffins, this tech is designed to give you consistency without needing a full-sized oven. Pair that with super convection technology, which boosts airflow and reduces cook times by up to 30%. And you've got a compact oven that's made to actually work smarter. Not just buzzwords, real cooking advantages, especially if you're short on time or tired of unpredictable results. Now, here's something important. While this oven is packed with features, it's not flawless. There's one aspect of its design that could be a real concern depending on how you plan to use it. I'll go into that in detail later in the video, because for some folks, it's a deal breaker. If you're just starting your research, I've included a direct link in the description below and also pinned it in the top comment, where you can see up-to-date pricing, available colors, and verified user reviews. It's there if you want to explore more on your own time. No pressure. And if you find value in reviews that put your needs first, go ahead and tap like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. What's the one function you'd use the most? Air frying, baking, slow cooking? I'd love to hear how you would put this oven to the test. When you're investing in a kitchen appliance, you'll use daily, build quality, and design aren't just about looks. They're about reliability, safety, and ease of use. And the Breville Smart Oven Air Fryer checks a lot of those boxes. Let's start with the overall feel. This oven has a stainless steel body with a sturdy, professional finish. Nothing feels flimsy. The door opens smoothly and the control knobs have weight to them. Small details, but they give the impression that this oven was built to last. It measures about 18.9 inches wide, 15.9 inches deep, and 10.9 inches high, which makes it compact enough for most counters while still large enough inside to cook a 13-inch pizza, 6 slices of toast, or even roast a small chicken. A smart design feature many users appreciate is the magnetic auto-eject rack. When you open the door, the rack slides partway out, making it easier and safer to grab your food, especially when it's hot. It's one of those things you don't realize you needed until you've used it. The 3 rack positions also give you flexibility depending on what you're cooking, whether it's air frying on the middle level or broiling close to the top. And the interior light turns on automatically at the end of cooking or manually with a button, which is surprisingly helpful when you're checking on browning or doneness. Now, a quick reality check. The outside does get hot during longer cooking sessions, so if you're placing it under low cabinets or next to other appliances, just make sure there's enough airflow. Style-wise, the red velvet cake finish definitely stands out. If you're not into bold colors, Breville also offers it in more neutral tones like damson blue or brushed stainless steel, which blend more easily with most kitchens. So overall, the construction feels premium and the design is clearly focused on real-world convenience. But as with any appliance, what truly matters is how all of this translates into daily cooking, which is exactly what we'll cover next. Let's get into what really matters: how this oven performs when you actually use it. The air fry function for many is the big draw, and it's not just a gimmick. Thanks to super convection, which uses a high-powered fan to circulate heat, foods like fries, wings, or veggies come out genuinely crisp, without needing oil or constant flipping. The mesh air fry basket also helps with airflow, so results are even and reliable. But this oven is more than just an air fryer. It has 11 cooking functions, including toast, bagel, broil, bake, roast, warm, pizza, reheat, cookies, and slow cook. Each setting adjusts the heating elements and fan differently, depending on what you're cooking. The Element IQ system uses smart temperature control to avoid cold spots, which means your cookies bake evenly and your roasts finish on time. For baking, users say cakes and brownies rise evenly. The broil function melts cheese perfectly on casseroles. The reheat setting is a favorite for pizza lovers, bringing back crispness instead of sogginess. A nice surprise is the slow cook mode, great for stews or soups when you don't want to heat up your big oven. And the warm feature helps if dinner's ready, but your guests aren't. Now, let's be honest, it's not instant. Preheat times can feel a bit slow, especially if you're used to quick start air fryers. But once it hits temp, the cooking is consistently solid. The payoff is in the results. Just a heads up, getting the best out of this oven means learning the rack positions and which pan to use. It's not difficult, but it takes a bit of practice. That said, once you get the hang of it, it becomes second nature. A powerful oven is great, but only if it's easy to use and maintain. And that's one of the key reasons the Breville Smart Oven Air Fryer stands out. First, let's talk about the controls. The knob-based interface is simple and clear. Turn the dial, select a function, adjust the temperature or time, and press start. The LED screen is bright, easy to read, and shows you exactly what's happening, including when the oven has preheated and how much time is left. There's no app, no touch screen, no learning curve, just intuitive design that works even if you're not tech savvy. Opening the oven door feels solid, and thanks to magnetic rack guides, the rack partially slides out when you open it, making it easier to grab hot trays without burning your hands. It's a small touch that makes a big difference when you're juggling dinner. When it comes to cleaning, this model does fairly well. The crumb tray is easy to pull out and wipe down, and most accessories, like the air fry basket, pizza pan, and wire racks, can be hand-washed without much hassle. Some users recommend lining pans with parchment paper instead of foil to keep things cleaner and avoid blocking airflow. One thing to keep in mind, the interior isn't non-stick, so for any baked-on messes, a bit of soaking might be necessary. A soft sponge usually does the trick, but avoid anything abrasive that could damage the finish. As for durability, most reviews praise the build quality even after months of daily use. It's not just about first impressions, it holds up over time. That said, one common note is that it can get quite hot on the outside during longer cooking sessions, so be mindful of what's around it. So, is the Breville Smart Oven Air Fryer the right fit for your kitchen? If you're looking for something that saves space, replaces multiple appliances, and actually delivers consistent cooking results, this oven makes a strong case. With features like Element IQ heating, super convection, and 11 preset functions, it's more than just a countertop oven. It's a tool that adapts to how you cook. That said, it's not perfect. The preheat time is a bit longer than some might expect, and the interior does require care to keep clean. But for most people, those trade-offs are minor compared to what it offers in performance, flexibility, and build quality. You don't need to be a chef to use it, and you don't need a massive kitchen to make it work. Whether you're reheating leftovers, air frying wings, baking a quick loaf of banana bread, or slow cooking Sunday stew, this oven makes it easier to get great results without turning on the big oven. So, if you've been frustrated by underpowered appliances or juggling too many gadgets, this might be the one that finally replaces them all. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, hit subscribe for more no-pressure reviews like this, and let me know in the comments. What's the first thing you'd try cooking in this oven? And if you want to check specs, pricing, or see other user reviews, I've left a direct link in the description and also pinned it in the top comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, where we'll break down another popular kitchen tool to help you cook smarter, not harder.